Rates surged for the 34th week running, according to the latest auction of Treasury Bills by the Bank of Ghana. The higher interest rates culminated in the elevated demand for short-term financial instruments, enabling the government to achieve a 35.16% oversubscription of T-bills. Head of Trading at Republic Securities, Patrick Agama, joins me on Zoom with more. So, Edem, higher interest rates resulting in elevated demand for short-term financial instruments. Tell us how the auction went last Friday. Can you hear me, Adam? Not too sure if Adam can hear me, but we are just talking about the Treasury Bills auction from last Friday and the fact that the government recorded an oversubscription of 35.16%. We are also hearing that interest rates continue to surge, and that is as a result of elevated demand for short-term financial instruments. If you can hear me one more time, Adam, how did the auction go last Friday?
Yes, Daryl, I can hear you. On the money market last week, we noticed that the government raised a total of 2.9 billion Ghana cedis against a target of 2.2 billion, recording about 21% oversubscription. The government accepted more than 700 million more of the bills tendered against its initial target. Again, we've seen that the 91-day was the most desired instrument, recording about 24.77 basis point jump to close at 29.7%. We saw the 182-day following, recording a jump by 17.55 basis point to close at 31.6%. And then the 364-day bill cleared at 33.2%, increasing by 12.68 basis points.
Well, meanwhile, investment in Treasury Bills now, we are told, constitutes the bank's largest investment portfolio. According to the September 2023 Monetary Policy Report, the share of T-bills grew sharply to 51% in August 2023 from 17.8% in August 2022. Your thoughts on this, Patrick? Is this good? Are there risks to this?
Well, there are risks to too much exposure to one particular instrument or one particular issuer. We've seen this in what happened last year and what we went through earlier this year. The bonds market has been largely unstable. We saw the DDP bonds remaining unattractive to investors and also banks. So with increasing Treasury bill rates, it becomes more attractive for banks to push more money into those instruments. We can see that if regulation permits, banks should look at other options like corporate bonds, Euro bonds, especially in the stable markets, and also consider US Treasuries if possible.
Well, let's turn to the stock market. Ecobank Ghana is expected to continue its dominance due to strong market demand. What's happening with Ecobank Ghana?
Ecobank is recording increasing demand on the market. We are seeing that weakening every time. And also we see that stocks like GCB, Societe, and MTN are also seeing the opposite side. That's the sales side increasing every week. We expect this trend to continue, but largely there has been a new wave on the market where there are more focus on the banking stocks. And we are trying to see how the third quarter financials will affect these stocks in the market.
Anything else we should be on the lookout for this week?
Well, this week, government is still targeting about 2.2 billion in the money market, and we expect that to be oversubscribed as well.
Thank you so much, Patrick Agama, Head of Trading at Republic Securities. So the Bank of